Hello, Missladypetal here. This is my Journaling Crazy Island style June week 4 page. It's the scratch paper page. So the prompt for this week was use scratch paper or painted papers that were from your drop sheets when doing your other art as part of your page. Now I started off with this big circle here. A friend gave me a very, very large sheet of paper that she had used to cover a whole table. And for some reason, this was already partially cut out. So all I did was just finalise the cut. And I just added a little bit of spray to it. But other than that, I've left it as it is. And I had decided that I had a whole bunch of other papers. And of course, they had all different hues in them. So I used 2 different types of circle punches, a larger one and a smaller one, and I just punched a whole stack of holes. I also added just a little bit of this fine script journaling. I'll just bring it in. Okay, so you can see the journal, the fine script stamps. But I didn't do that on everyone. I just did it on a random set. And just to add a little bit of definition, the thing I liked about this page was I gessoed it up first. Then I had a very faint jelly print that had like an alphabet letter on it. And then I went over that on it with a yellow, just a basic buttery yellow colour. I also used, as part of a jelly printing technique, some of these felt borders. They're sticky backed and they're designed to be peeled off. And look, to be honest with you, I have never actually used these because they were too fiddly to peel off. So when I got my jelly plate, one of the first things I realised was that I had a whole stack of these. Now people give them to me because I collect them. So when they come across a different pattern, they actually give them to me. But they were great for imprinting, and I actually used the sticker paper side to imprint because, I mean, I've got some on that side, but the paint soaks into it so much. I find this side is actually much better for pressing onto a jelly plate. And then instead of me jelly printing onto the paper, I pulled this off and then rolled that down with a brayer down the side, and that's that teal little border that you can see in there, and I absolutely love the spotty nature of it. Inadvertently, I seem to have gotten some kind of, it almost looks like a wallpapery texture. I'll just zoom in and you kind of see this wallpapery texture that I've ended up coming out with, and I just absolutely love it. It just provides a different element for depth and texture. I also, in this particular one, used a photocopy of a previous journal page that I'd done, and it was just a black and white copy, but I just loved the quote, and I used the quote quite differently here because the other page was a double page spread, and so the second half of the quote is not on this page, but I really love it. And of course I've done one of my little pretty girls, little doodle girl, over some book pages, and I've used some gouache and glaze to do her skin. I've used a little bit of Delusions ink with a paintbrush here and then sealed it with glue, but I've used it as, you know, like a watercolour graduated with an aqua pen technique, and I've also added some Delusions into her hair. And overall, I'm just really happy with this particular little page. It's a really fun page, and I love the depth and the different colours that the scratch paper add to it. So that's my week 4 Journaling Crazy Island style prompt scratch paper for this week. See you next week. The links for all of the Journaling Crazy Island style are in the description below, and our Crazy Island family Facebook group are also on there. Ciao for now.